Hey guys, just wanted to make a quick video about all the recent pickups I've made. So here we go. Got into the Switch for the first time this year. I know it's pretty late, right? But so I picked up a Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Switch. Now, Nintendo probably cheaped out a little bit on this, right? And you don't even get the game with it, but not to hate on there, but it's OLED at least, so that's one good thing. But yeah, thought it was odd that you don't actually get the game with it. Moving on, picked up some PS5 games. Just got a couple here. This one, Rainbow Six Extraction. So I'm a big R6 fan, so I decided to pick this up, give it a go with a few friends. It was actually an alright time. It got pretty bad reviews, but we had some fun with it. Now this game I got super cheap. It's got $54.95 on the price tag, but I didn't get it for anywhere near that. But it's the Direfield Chronicles. Played this for about 3 seconds, I reckon, and turned it off. Just not for me. I might go back, but man, it was like I can do RPGs, but this was just, the pace of it was just crazy slow. So yeah, that was a pass. This next one, picked this up off a recommendation for some hidden gems from PS4, and that's Dodgeball Academia. I haven't tried it as yet. If I plugged it in, no, I haven't even put it in yet. So keen to see how this plays out. I reckon it might be a bit of fun, so put that on the maybe pile. This one I might do a video on my Sega Master System collection. It's pretty good. It's probably my most respectable collection out of all my consoles, but it's Montezuma's Revenge. I did try this one out. This game was super tough, really hard, but you know, as a lot of games from that era were. But yeah, it was a good time. I enjoyed what I played of it, however briefly, but yeah, definitely one I'll go back to. So yeah, just as I said, just got a Switch this year, so I started picking up a few Switch games. I probably got the Switch more for the collecting side of things than the actual gaming. But I like the idea of the Switch, but I just haven't gotten around to really giving it a go. But I picked up this one. Don't know if you can pick that up. But it's Little Inferno. It's a super rare game. Now I'm not sure if this is sealed or what the story is. Like I don't chase sealed games, but this was one. It's just an early release. When I do start collecting, I usually collect chronologically. I don't know, it's just how I am. I like to keep my collections focused, so you know, I pick up what I can along the way, but for the most part I just pick them up. I chase them in the order they come out, but there's always more to buy. So I picked up a bundle today, and I got a really good deal on all these. 7 games all up, and I got them for roughly around 20-25 bucks each. And the first one is Octopath Traveler. I actually thought this was the sequel, but that's great that I got the original. Always wanted to play this. I know it came out on multiple systems, but Switch would probably be my choice to play something of this nature. Something that's a bit turn-based, you know, put your headset on, play in bed, you know, to not disturb anyone and just go for it. This one's, I think the dogs are sniffing at my door. This one's Live Alive, I believe. Another Square Enix one. I got this all in a bundle, and I believe this is a remake of an old game. At least probably an unreleased one in Power Territories where I live, so happy to get that one. Only came out on Switch and PC. Got Link's Awakening, which is a remake. This was probably the one that I was most interested in the bundle, but the guy had a pretty good price on it, so I just threw him a bundle price and he took it. So that was great, and that's Zelda's Awakening. don't know if this is a remake or if it's a follow-on from another one. Anyway, I'll have to look that up. Another RPG, another Square Enix RPG, Triangle Strategy. Was keen to get this one as well. Tactical RPG. I'm big into XCOM, so anything sort of tactical kind of suits me to the ground. This was the other one that I was probably most interested in the bundle, and that is Toad Treasure Tracker. I've wanted this game since it was on the Wii U. Always looking for, games that are, sort of couch co-op, easy for anyone to sort of play. I'm pretty hardcore with my choices of games, but it's always nice to have something that you can pick up with a friend or a partner that may not be as necessarily into gaming as you, and find a bit of middle ground and have some fun. So that's great. Bravely Default 2. Don't know much about this at all. I probably have to play the first one. We'll be trying to pick that one up then. I always like that when I get a sequel as well, and I think, and that sort of triggers you to find the original. I believe this was a Game Boy Advance game, possibly. Game Boy Advance, no, probably DS, I think. It's past that, but anyway, check that out.
What are you doing?
Making a video, like I said, and you've just walked in. Sorry. Thank you very much.
Sorry, but...
Bye. It's only the first take anyway.
Huh?
It's only the first take anyway.
What are you videoing?
Just a game pickup video from all my pickups. What's wrong? So that's good. Super Smash Bros. We've got a Super Smash Bros. House here. I was happy to pick this up. It's a bit of, I know it's got depth to it for those that get into it, but at the end of the day, it can also be a bit of mindless fun for everybody else. I'm keen to do the single player and unlock a lot of the characters. I find that part of it pretty fun. I don't like getting just destroyed by people that live that game. So anyway, this was also another interesting pickup. I got this from Japan, and this is the Human Resource Machine Deluxe. Reason I got this was, as I said, I collect chronologically. So this has, I think it's got 1 billion humans on it as well. Is that the name of the game? But yeah, so which only came out digitally, I believe. So I hope this isn't a digital code. The packaging is all in Japanese. Human Resource Machine. Yeah, apparently it's a programming game. I know little about it. I always look for that, when a game comes out digitally, I look if there's a way to get it physically. So hopefully I've solved that here. Paid pretty decent amount, but it came in pretty good condition. It might become collectible or sought after later, but who knows. But I've got my copy, so it's all good. As well as the Master System, I collect for various old systems. The PS1's it's probably up there as my favourite console of all time, certainly to collect for. Being in Power Territory, we've got those thick boy cases, and I like to find them in good condition and then kind of preserve them as much as I can. So this was one I've been chasing for a while. I've just got the manual here, but it's Ghost in the Shell. I paid buku dollars for this. I overpaid for this game so badly. I thought I knew the value of it going in, and I just jumped at the chance to get it. Complete with manual at least, and the manual is, it's pretty good, crispy condition, as you can see there. But one pet peeve is the front slip cover that goes in the case somehow has a crease in it. I don't understand how people can manage to crease something that's inside the cover. But it happens a lot. So I've got it just sitting over there in the background, just trying to get the crease out of that front cover, because it annoys me when it sags in the middle and you go to look at it and it's just not sitting right, the art. Anyway, it's annoying, but whatever. This was another one I got. It's XCOM. As I said, I'm a big XCOM fan. I want to go back and play all of the XCOM games that came out on PC. my first experience with XCOM is on the PS3 release, which is one of my all-time favorite games. So challenging, so unforgiving, but so addictive. Like, you love to hate it, but you just keep going back for more. And I hear these ones are a bit like there's a lot of management involved in it, which I think they simplified in the later release, the console release. So I'm keen to just dive in and see what it's all about at its roots. But happy to get that one. Oh, and a friend of mine tracked this down. A friend that lives in another state that I game with actually went and picked this up for me. I just was looking randomly. I asked him where he lived, and I was just looking at what the prices were like for him around his area, because he lives in a pretty like remote part of Australia. So I was not remote, but yeah. Anyway, shout out Chicken Nibbler. But he go check him out on Twitch. He went and got this for me, picked it up, shipped it over, and it was in minty condition, and I'm super stoked to have it. Got a good price too, after shipping stuff, and I threw him some money too, because he did me a favor. So I was just like, round it up, make it enough. Great guy I am. Just some others that I got these. I can't remember how I got these. I think this is my first pickup, but it's Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which most people say is a must-have for the Switch. I've got to tell you guys, it didn't grab me. I just found the world, obviously I haven't given it a good go, and I probably need to, but I just found the world so sparse and boring and just tedious to traverse, and I dislike how the characters, like, they just don't talk. I'd rather have no speech than them mumbling like what they do. Yeah, that'll be a meme. But yeah, didn't like this one. But I will give it another go because it's so highly rated. 1-2 Switch, another party game. Haven't given it a go. The Switch is just set up in my bedroom, so it's not really made for, not made for partying. But yeah, maybe might get into this one and see how I go. And this one was another one that was high on my list to get. I've played a fair bit of this, and that's Advance Wars 1 and 2. It's okay. Obviously, it's a remake of an old game, but it's very like there's no skill really. Like, it's trial. Yes, it's strategy, but it's kind of, once like when you don't know what's coming, it's gonna slap you. But then once you do know, you just you know how to handle it, and it's not really. It's okay. I'm happy to get it. I'm interested to see how the second one goes. I think you have to beat the first one to unlock the second one, which is strange for a compilation, but seeing as the games are not related, but they chose to relate them in this version. But yeah, anyway, that's enough rambling. So this last piece I've got was in a bundle. It was very well priced. I jumped at it at the price. I was able to sell off some of what I got from it, maybe got half my money back. But this was in there, and it is a crispy G-Con 2 still in the box, and it's pretty minty around the edges. Like, I was super stoked to get this. We like a bit of Time Crisis and games like that. I'm always on the lookout for new games like that, and this was just too good to pass up. Like, I actually thought it was new, like off the ad, but clearly it isn't. I mean, you can see the tab right there. Yeah, but that's it, guys. So, yeah, look, thanks for watching. Obviously, this is my first video. Can you get your feedback? What can I improve? What can I do better? Let me know, guys. And yeah, I hope to see you again. I'm the 8-Bit Reptile.